We are prepping for Ultra Music Festival today. It is the Saturday before Ultra here in the beautiful Miami, Florida. So if you don't know, Ultra Music Festival Miami, because there's Ultra worldwide, there's Ultras all over the world, but this one is Miami, is held every March, the second to last weekend of March usually. And during Miami Music Week, and Miami Music Week is a week filled with so many fun events all over the city. We got pool parties, we have events at Factory Town, in Space, and it's just a good time. So we'll just go over my schedule real quick. So Wednesday, I'm doing Afterlife, and that's at the Miami Marine Stadium. I've never been there, so that's gonna be a first time there. And then Thursday, I'm going to MLP pool party here in South Beach, and then Ultra Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Sunday night is the Miami Music Week closing party, and there's closing parties all over the city again, but I chose to go to the closing party at M2 for Eric Prydz. Today what we're gonna do is, I need to make one of my outfits, okay? Ultra's 3 days. I have 2 of my outfits already made. I'll show you guys later, but I want to make an outfit. So I'm thinking a skirt, but it's gonna be a 2-piece set. So I'm thinking a skirt bottom, and then I'm going to attempt a top that I've never made before, and just a style of top that I've never made before, and just hope that it pans out. But if not, I have a backup. I'll make the style of top that I'm used to making. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And I am by no means a professional seamstress or anything. Like, this is literally maybe the 5th outfit I've ever sewn. I do have a sewing machine. I forget how to use it, and I still have to YouTube how to thread it and all of that. And I don't have I don't have like fine finishes or edges or anything like that. I don't know how to figure out measurements or anything like that. So what I do is keep it very simple, is that like I get a piece of clothing that I already have. So I have this like tracer fabric, you could say, you could draw on it. So I have this, and what I do is like, this is very sloppily done. Like, I just went and traced over a skirt, and then I cut it out. So like, this is what I use for when I make skirts, and I should honestly probably redo it because it was very messy. So, and then normally this is the style top that I usually make, but I want to try something different. I want the deep bra, like little triangles, a piece at the bottom, and then it'll wrap around my neck, and then the back part will be oh my god, this is the back part. Like, I want this little strip across the back. I traced my skirt pattern onto the red. I got 2 sides of it. It's ready to go, and I'm gonna pin the sides together. And I'm also filming this in TikTok formatting too, so I'm not showing this process in length on my YouTube channel, but I'm gonna insert the finished product of like how I did everything in a time lapse for TikTok. So now I'm gonna pin the sides. Right, all of my pieces have been cut out. I'm just gonna hope for the best on the top, just because I've never made a top like that. I don't know if I cut the pieces right. And there's only a few places that actually need to sew, so I'm like, we're just gonna figure this out.
And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
All right, so here it is, a little like 2-piece halter set. Yeah, oh my God. So obviously if you look up closely, there's a few things I need to fix. Like, I need to lay this down, and like the threading and the side and all that isn't perfect, but I don't care. Like, nobody's gonna have this at Ultra because I made this. Right, just sewed my outfit as you saw. So I got all 3 of my outfits done for Ultra. So the handmade 2-piece red halter set. I'm not gonna do anything else to it, just keep it just red and sexy. And then another day, me, Izzy, and Paulina are all wearing like this silver metallic theme. So we all have different outfits. So like, I have this body. It's actually a bathing suit. I was gonna say bodysuit. So I have this bodysuit, and then the girls have their own interpretation of this silver metallic. And I got that at Forever 21. And then this is a Relita Couture and I Heart Raves. It's Relita Couture, but I got it from I Heart Raves. And it's another bodysuit, and this goes over, it would go like this, so the chains, and then I would need to wear a pasty with this. Those are my outfits, so I'm glad that my outfits are set for Miami Music Week. Now I do have 2 other events that I'm gonna do, so I'll show you what I'm gonna wear for Afterlife. For Afterlife on Wednesday, I have this reflective 2-piece set from Rave Wonderland. I have worn this before to a show at the Brooklyn Mirage John Summit, but that was last summer. Like, it's okay to re-wear outfits, you guys. Like, you don't need a brand new outfit for everything. And especially like if it's a show, like re-wear that shit. Like, I loved this outfit so much. So right now it looks gray, but in the night and when a light hits off of it, like it gives off this cool reflective looking vibe. And so I'm gonna wear this to Afterlife. And then I don't know what I'm gonna wear to the Malpe pool party or the closing party at M2. Some tips for the Miami Music Week pool parties. Some of them are not like the Vegas style pool parties that's a lot of us may be used to, like during EDC week, for example. So it just depends on the venue, but like the pool parties at Surf Comer and Hyde Beach and South Beach, nobody gets in the water, nobody swims, nobody's in bathing suits, and they say that they open up at 12, but they go to like 11 p.m. at night, or like 10, 11, 9, 10, or 11, something like that. But either way, the headliner is not going on until nighttime, whereas like a normal Vegas style pool party, or even Dare, if you've ever been to Dare Day Club, that's very similar to a Vegas style pool party where it opens up at 12, but everything's closed by like 6 p.m. So the headliner's going on around like 3 or 4. Not here at specific venues in South Beach. I can't speak on like how the pool parties are going to be at Strawberry Moon, for example. That's much more of like a pool environment and people actually get in the water there. But yeah, I just remember these last 2 Miami Music Weeks I've done, going to Hyde Beach and the Surf Comer. The stage is nowhere near the water, so you're not even anywhere near the pool. And so they call them pool parties, but they're not really pool parties, and they go like late into the evening. So like for me, I have to work, so I'm just gonna get off work and go to these events. So for the like a pool party thing, it just depends again on which venue, but like I'm not wearing a bathing suit, and I would still wear my chucks, and so probably just like a crop top and a skirt type of thing, or a cute dress, so something simple like that. So it just depends on which venue you're going to, if it's more water-based or not, like the ones that I go to. The best way to find all of the Miami Music Week events, because there are so many at so many venues across the entire city of Miami all week long, and my best resource is EDM Train in general, not even just during Miami Music Week, but if I am trying to like plan ahead or in a different city, I always check EDM Train because they are so good, and they have every city and every event in that city. Like they don't miss a beat. They're always up to date, and I don't know how they do it, but they keep up with it. So if you're looking for something to do during Miami Music Week, because like it's hard keeping up with all these pages because multiple venues are throwing things. So if you're not following Space and Factory Town, and I don't even know, like there's just so many events, EDM Train is like the one-stop shop, and it gives you a list of everything by day, by venue, prices, like links straight to the tickets. So check EDM Train if you're still looking for things to do during Miami Music Week. And we're gonna look at our Ultra wristband together. So this is the box that it came in this year, black and green, loving that. You guys remember when they sent out that like egg carton one year? I think that was 2022, and people were pissed. Like, whatever, I don't really care about the box, but that was wild. They were just trying to be environmentally friendly, and I think that that was a like this or that, or biodegradable. I think that's what it was. So this is the wristband this year. I got GA. Now also in this box comes, we're gonna open everything together. So in this black pouch, we have stickers. I'm gonna put those on my sewing machine. So in the white pouch, more stickers, okay? A pop socket, that's actually really cool. I have one on my phone, so I don't need a pop socket right now, but I'm gonna keep this, I love this. And then a luggage tag. This little flyer just explains how to activate your wristband. If this is your first time ever using a wristband, do not put it on. The second you start to pull this tightens up and you can't undo it. I have to say that because people will do that. Like if they've never used one of these before, there are brand new people that have never gone to a festival and they've never had to use a wristband. So do not put this on until you are heading out the door to the festival, and don't you dare tighten this up. And just keep in mind that when you do put it on and you tighten it, you can't undo it. So I like to keep mine a little loose to be able to take off every night, because I don't like to shower with these and have this wet thing sleeping with me. So I just do it a little bit loose to be able to take it on and off every night. There is an app. Use the app. The app is great. That's how you're gonna schedule your sets. When the set times drop, you can add your favorites and then only look at what you have scheduled instead of looking at the whole lineup. So get the app. And if this is your first Ultra, this is just a piece of advice that I like to give everybody. Like, don't come in with expectations to compare it to other festivals. I love Ultra, but a lot of people don't love Ultra, and that's their business. There are festivals that I just don't care for, that I'll never go back to. So every festival isn't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I get that, but I love Ultras. So coming from somebody that loves it, like, my tips and tricks for Ultra is don't come in here and compare it to an Insomniac festival, because it's not. It has just a different crowd of people, and Miami's a very international city, and Ultra is an international festival. There's Ultra all over the world, so people come from all over the world that may not have like that American plur mindset. And so what I do is, like, I've never had an issue with people there, just because, like, I don't get deep in the crowds. That's when I notice that I have issues, not just at Ultra, but like at any fucking festival. If I'm deep in the crowds, that's when I'm starting to get annoyed and people are brushing up against me, stepping on me, pushing me. You're gonna have that at every festival. So I just don't get deep in the crowd. And I've experienced rude people at every festival that, like I said, don't say excuse me as they're pushing through. So that's just a normal thing. So don't come here saying that the people of Ultra are shitty, because I experience people, shitty people at every festival. So I just like to stay in the back, away from the crowds, and I bring the energy. Like, I'm happy to be there. I'm gonna bring my positive energy, and anything outside of that is a negative force or that could disrupt my positive energy, like, that has nothing to do with me. So just come in with the good positive energy that you're gonna have a great time at Ultra, and don't have any expectations to compare it to EDC or any Insomniac festival. Like, you shouldn't. Like, a lot of people compare to Insomniac festivals because there's so many of them, and that's just what people know. But there are plenty other festival brands that I honestly kind of appreciate a little bit more. Like, I love the Arc brand, I love Groove Cruise, and yes, Insomniac festivals are great, they're not going anywhere, we love Pasquale, but that shouldn't be your base for comparing all festivals to. So just come in here knowing that this is no EDC. The venue, as iconic as Bayfront Park is, it can get a little crowded in certain areas, but again, I've experienced that at other festivals too. Damn near every festival that I went to last year, all 10 of them, I experienced some level of crowding at some point. So, like, just be patient. And as always with every festival, like, watch your shit, okay? There's gonna be pickpockets at every event, every large scale event. So watch your stuff. If you're going through a crowd and you have a backpack, like, I put that shit on in front of me, even with the lock. I put a lock on my backpack, but I keep it in front of me to make sure I'm holding it. And I also use a clutch loop. This part you put in your phone, and then you attach it, and then put this on your bag or something like that. Now, this is just attached to a phone case. Be smart though, because if they're that sneaky, they can pop your phone out of your case and you're just left with this. So just be extra careful of your phones. Like, don't be putting your phone in your back pocket. Like, just be constantly checking for it. If you don't have a clutch loop, or if it's not locked into your backpack, or be aware. Don't just be willy-nilly leaving that shit in your backpack. And if it's like in a purse you can't lock up, like when you're walking through crowds, like, hold on to your shit, okay? All right, the next thing that I'm gonna do to prep for Ultra is I'm gonna make some candy. Now, candy really isn't my thing anymore, but this is a special occasion. Like, you see these colors are very specific. So I am collabing with 305 The Party, is a local brand here in Miami that represents everything positive and amazing about Miami, and they cover all sorts of events. So I'm gonna be doing the EDM side of it this week for Ultra. So I'm gonna use these beads. These are their colors I'm actually actually going to put their page up so you can see what I'm talking about. And if you want to go ahead and give them a follow. So these are their colors. And then I'm going to put on each of them 305 the candy. I mean, 305 the candy, 305 the party. So I'm going to be making 36 of these. So I will be handing out 305 the party candies all weekend, so keep an eye out for me. Candy is all done and ready. I made 36 pieces of candy, and it says 305 the party. I don't think it's like keeps twisting, but yeah, it says 305 the party because again, that's who I'm collabing with. So all weekend long, I'm going to be trading candy and I'll be handing out stickers and giving away a few t-shirts as well. So be on the lookout for me. And that's it for this ultra prep. I have all 3 of my outfits set and I have the candy made. I'll let you guys know where to find Miami Music Week event, which is EDM Train, that just has a collective list of everything. And then now it's time just to wait for Ultra to come. After Ultra gets done, I'm going to do a much more in-depth review, since this will now be my 4th Ultra, my 3rd one at Bayside, and I've never done an in-depth review like the ones that I do for other festivals. Like the last one I did was for Groove Cruise, and I'm gonna link that here so you just see how in-depth that I go, and I provide examples and show clips throughout everything. I'm not just like talking and you're looking at this the whole time. Like I show you and take you inside the journey of the festival with me, and I really like doing those videos and giving you guys a full breakdown of everything, from like the cost of things, how the venue looks, the stages, the productions, if I have a good or a bad experience. Like I talk about everything, so look forward to that. But of course also there will be the Ultra vlogs that come with it, just my experience of being out there every day and what it's like. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Ultra video.